A really excellent game with so much at stake. Before we go any further, let's take a check on the two teams. And Liverpool, not unexpectedly, field the side that won so well in the European Cup in Bilbao in midweek. Steve Nicol, the Scottish under-21 cap, keeps the number 5 shirt with Craig Johnston, the sub, and 8 of this side have played in every Liverpool game this season. There you have the key to consistency. Well, Everton, meanwhile, are far from finding a settled side. Today, injuries rule out Kevin Richardson from their midfield, and David Johnson. Blue will attack the goal to our right. Liverpool, of course, in that famous all-red strip. One of football's big occasions is underway. There's so much at stake. Well, I've got a feeling that both sides are going to be fairly positive. The flag is up for offside. That must have been a real marginal decision, because Rush looked to be just onside and on his own. 3 men in the Liverpool wall. And Sheedy hitting it straight at Robillard. But it was a nasty old bounce just in front of the Liverpool keeper. Kept out of it well by young Harper. But Rush finding Dalglish. And Rush going on. Southall just got out. But Liverpool were very nearly in then, with a good combination once more between Rush and Dalglish. Ron Atkinson?
Yes, that's what we were saying earlier about this. You can't allow Dalglish any space at all, and I'm afraid Everton.
Hansen. Dalglish. Again, trying to get it inside. Harper does so this time as Nicol makes a good break. Played in there. Southall did well. Can Rush get in there? 1-0 to Liverpool. Ian Rush, the man who just can't stop scoring goals, has got the vital first one in this derby game. That's the killing moment. Ron?
Yeah, Nicol did very, very well up the left-hand side, forcing his way through here. Fires in across, but I'm sure Southall will be cursing himself there. He really ought to have dealt with it. And of course, when anything drops loose in the penalty box at the moment, this fella just can't help but score.
16 minutes, 46 seconds. Look.
Yeah, we're watching all right. I tell you what, they've got an all.
What a beautiful ball there to Sammy Lee. Crossed in once more. That time it's Robinson hoping to get on the end of it, but behind for the goal kick. Tremendous ball by Kenny Dalglish. Ron Atkinson.
Most of his time is spent chasing about 4 defenders. They're just playing and keep him in the middle with the ball.
Well, here's Steve Nicol for Liverpool. Dalglish with a little flick trying to get Nicol in, and he was well shadowed by Higgins at the expense of a corner to Liverpool. Bailey turned in nicely, and maybe a chance for Andy King across the face of that Liverpool goal, and the first time that Everton have showed anything at all coming forward. Fording him. Now can Bailey or Heath do anything here? It's still with Heath, going a long way, and out comes Grobbelaar. For a moment I thought he'd lost it, but he was behind for the goal kick. Now Harper playing time added on as Heath just tries to get there and get the touch. He was well shadowed again by Lawrenson. Here's the foul. We leave you then with a half-time score here at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Everton 0. George Courtney just looking around to make sure that everything's in order, which it is, and Liverpool get us away at the start of the second half. Curled in there, and Grobbelaar may have hurt himself as he jumped there. And there was a clash with an Everton player coming in. It's Mark Higgins, I think, who's the Everton player in trouble, along with Eddie. Played in once more to Dalglish. Souness coming up, a blockbuster perhaps, but more danger to the photographers than it was to Southall. And a goal kick to Everton.
Protects you on the break. Whilst attacking, you've also got to be very careful that you've got Dalglish taken care of.
Well, here's Dalglish. Souness. And again Souness. This time for Dalglish. He's got Rush waiting in the middle. Off the post. And it's in there by Robinson. Started by Neil. Souness now for Dalglish. Played in there, hammered against the post, and then put away by Robinson. Playing in his first Merseyside derby, gives Liverpool a 2-0 lead. Well, that makes it really difficult now for Everton. And Lee and Souness and Kennedy behind this free kick. Ball back, indirect free kick. Little touch maybe for Souness, there it is. And a deflection off Higgins for a Liverpool corner. Some determined play that followed it as well. He kept his head well, but then in the end gave the ball back to Liverpool, and it's Dalglish to take it up again. There's the ball inside for Kennedy. Played in for Rush. Oh, what a miss. Of all people. Ron?
I think that's one for
Robinson trying a dummy. Sheedy playing it now, sharp. Now can he finish this one off? Oh, a little chip and a good effort. Beautifully pushed away by Grobbelaar. Well, a classy piece of play there by the Everton striker. Good skills as well. Having been put through like this, spotted Grobbelaar, was maybe 5 or 6 yards off his line. A long-range chip, and Grobbelaar getting back to palm it away. Good play by Graham. Robinson, goal kick.
I bet Graham Sharp must be a little bit envious of the service and the support that...
Dalglish. Lee. And Phil Neal getting to that byline, pulling it back. Dangerous play here. Rush is up there again, and Andy King gets it away. Not very far. Back it goes from Souness, just wide. Touch from Everton, maybe from the keeper.
Liverpool at the very best. The thing they do better than anybody else, I think, that's killing a match off. They've had the ball, they're prepared to pass it around, keep possession, make the opposition chase the ball, and generally make things very unpleasant, and wait for situations and wait for openings like this one to open up for themselves.
Dalglish finding Rush, and now Mark Lawrenson. Missed him once more, and the header goes down, and it goes in from Steve Nicol, and that makes it 3. Well, you have to say, if anybody today deserves a goal, Steve Nicol, for his work down the left-hand side, particularly in the first half, does. And now, as he moved into a central position, he's there to finish off. The cross from Mark Lawrenson, wide of Southall, 3-0. Ron?
Yes, just saying that's their strength. They don't throw the ball away. They play for an opening, and as soon as that opening's there, they'll throw the ball in. And as you so rightly said, the boy Nicol has deserved that for his afternoon's work. He's had a super game.
Higgins. Sheedy. 5 minutes left now, and Liverpool leading 3-0. Kennedy. Dalglish. Kennedy again. Stopped though at the last by Everton. Dalglish going in there, winning it again. Robinson playing it through for Kennedy. Robinson again. Tipped away onto the post and passed by Southall. Could so easily be number 4. It's a corner instead. Some really good play here as Dalglish dives in there. A little touch there. It comes back for Robinson. Flicked away. And Harper. And here comes Souness. 4 against 2 now for Liverpool. Souness playing it for Rush. Dalglish waiting in the middle. Playing it for Dalglish. Playing it back again for Nicol. Hits straight at the keeper. And the 129th Merseyside derby won conclusively by Liverpool by 3 goals to 0. Their scorers being Rush in the first half, Robinson and Nicol in the second. No wonder he smiles. His first derby game, and the second and real killer goal there for Liverpool from Michael Robinson. Well, we'll be getting the views of Jimmy Greaves, Andy and St John with Jim Rosenthal in a moment, after this short break.